Okay guys, so today I'm going to talk to you about the Mavic 2 Zoom and basically the Mavic 2 Pro and what comes in the box, quick tips about each component and what you should know about them. So the first thing is obviously the drone itself. In my case it is the Mavic 2 Zoom and I did put a lens on which is not the original one, but it will come obviously with the original one. You have basically two ports which you should worry about and one which you probably will never use, but it's there. So this one on the side of the Mavic logo, because in this wing you don't have anything and in this wing you have Mavic. On the side of the Mavic logo you do have a little port here which is where your micro SD card goes. The Mavic 2 does not come with a micro SD card, but you should definitely buy one because the 8 GB internal storage is definitely not enough. So the second port you should probably use is the one on the other side, under this arm. This one is the USB-C port. You do have a cable included, which I'll talk about. This is to access internal storage of the drone and to update firmware if you want to. The last port is, I'm not really sure what this one does. I think it's probably like a reset button if you, I never used it, but it's there if you need to. So to open this little clamp, you obviously put your finger underneath this latch here and you take it out like so. And to put it on, which is the main thing people have difficulty with without breaking and everything, what I usually do is I put the drone upright like this. I more or less orient the camera how I want, and I put this latch in first, and these two little hooks here, as you can see, these two little hooks will hook down on this part of the drone here. To open the drone, as you can see, you just need to open the arms up like this. These bottom arms do not go out like this, they go backwards. So you really need to be careful the first few times you're doing this so that you don't push it outwards, which is very, very easy to do and to confuse. And if you do it with a lot of force, you can actually break the drone and it's very expensive. The drone actually comes with two sets of propellers and an extra one. Each propeller, as you can see, either has no silver ring or a silver ring around them. And as you can see, the motors of the drone also have silver rings or no silver rings around them. The silver rings go with the silver rings motor. So you push it down and then you either turn the motor or turn the propellers themselves. So yeah, that's the drone part. The second biggest thing is probably the remote. You open the antennas like this and you push them out. Always keep them perpendicular to where the drone is facing. These flat surfaces are where the signal is actually coming from. The little joysticks are tucked away under the remote. And your remote control is assembled. You can put your drone here, you can put your phone, mobile device here. And this cable is the one that is used to connect to your phone. They do include micro USB, USB-C and Lightning already installed. So in this case I use Lightning because I have an iPhone. You can also turn on the remote the same way as you turn on the drone itself, which is with a one click and then one long press. The drone itself is the same thing, as you can see. Although I really don't recommend you doing this when the clamp is on, which does damage the drone. And to turn it off, same thing, one tap and then press it for a long time. That's it. The way you actually charge this is through this little port here. You take this out and you charge it through micro USB. They actually include a USB-C cable to connect here, which is USB 3.0. They also do include this small little adapter, which connects to USB-C and outputs a micro USB, which is used to connect to this remote. However, I really don't use this cable that much anymore because I do have a micro USB inside the drone, and I can always use the main charger, which is the next thing. charger has a battery charger here to charge the batteries. As you can see, there is an angle which is not straight. There is a non-right angle triangle on both of these ports, and they connect like this very easily. That's how you connect them. You also have a USB port here, so that you can connect your phone or mobile device or anything that you want to charge. And DJI also has a very hidden and very useful micro USB. You can charge your phone through USB, you can charge your battery through the included port, and you can also charge your remote control like this. And you have the 3 charging. Lastly, the Mavic 2 Pro and Zoom also come with an extra set of propellers, one silver and one non-silver ring around them, and they also include a pair of small thumbsticks for your controller if you lose those, which is pretty cool. And yeah, this is basically everything that there is from the Mavic 2 box, out of the box. It's a very cool drone, I really recommend it. And I'll make a video about the Mavic 2 Fly More kit, which I have right here, and everything included in those, and the way I organize the bag included with that.